that 12 September was 6 months into the pandemic. And the fact is that the hotel sector, and for the tourism and hospitality, is one of the worst hit enterprises as far as the impact of the COVID-19 is concerned. 6 months down the line, our members have faced all kinds of challenges. Challenges with staff salaries, challenges with the payment of loans, challenges with utilities, all kinds of things. And the government announced certain interventions and support. And we realized that 6 months down the line, some of these supports have not been accessed by the hotels. But we try to access, but the typical is the water, and then the 600 million Ghana cedis through the NBSSI, and then the 3 billion syndicate facility. So we decided to bring that information to the public, to let them know that 6 months down the line, this is how we are faring.
Is it the case that, or what's your sense? Is it the case that the money is still gotten to the NBSSI and it's not forthcoming, or the money hasn't actually gotten to the NBSSI in the first place?
Israel, when the finance minister read the budget, and I was asked for my comments on it, what I said was that the budget, the review report contained very good policies. The challenge will be the implementation, and that's exactly what we are seeing. We believe that the challenge is with implementation of the good policies that the government has been announcing. And I think it's high time the president descends on his appointees to do the right thing and to put effective measures in place. Because look, the NBSSI disbursement or the application started on May 19th. May. It's been 4 months. 4 months. I mean, what kind of system is it to take 4 months to disburse just 600 million Ghana cedis?
But can you say that with the opening of the airports, the occupancy rates have since improved?
Not significantly.
But
no.
There has been some improvement.
Sure, there has been some improvement. You can tell that there is some new air breathing into the industry. However, it's very subtle, it's very slow, except that it gives us the hope that it will get better over the period, but it is not significant. And that is why we keep pushing for this support, because we really need it to survive the period.
Why don't you come up with some creative ways, suggest some creative ways to government to see how your situation could be improved? One of them, which has been suggested, is the PCR test that's happening at the COVID tests that are happening at the airport. There are people who are saying that it's discouraging people from coming because you have to pay $150. But if there was a situation where people could come in and be quarantined, done a PCR test done for them, they'll be quarantined in hotels for a day, just a day to get their results, that could be a way of assisting the hotel industry.
Israel, don't forget that the same hotels were involved in this 14 mandatory day quarantine. And
you made some good money.
Well, some of the hotels made some good money from that. But you see, you can only offer ideas and suggestions when you are consulted. Okay, well, you can only do that when you are consulted. We were not consulted on this arrangement with the opening of the airport.
It's not too late. Why don't you make that call to them?
Well, I'm sure today they have heard our message, and I'm sure they will act on it.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Edward Aka Nyameke. He's the president of the Hotels Association. Now, moving on to pharmacists are shifting gear from preparing and dispensing drugs to manufacturing car detailing products right here in Ghana. Why the shift? Today on the Joy Business Fund, we engage Dr. Yusuf Saka and William Kojo-Esiama, the entrepreneurs behind Hotels.
Pharmacists Dr. Yusuf Saka and William Kojo-Esiama are in the lab today, not experimenting on drugs. They are formulating car detailing products. It's your own formula. I guess just like me, you're wondering how the two pharmacists got into this in the first place.
We love cars. Especially when cars are shiny, yes.
We've always had a passion for cars. I mean, to the point that in school, when you open our laptops, the first thing you see is a screensaver with some Mercedes-Benz or a BMW, and we can tell you what brand it is, what model it is, that kind of thing. So we've always had a passion for cars.
After uni, they got a bit curious and for their PhD research, looked into what products are used for car detailing here in Ghana.
Quickly we realized it's only fabric detergents that are used to wash cars, and we realized no, that will straight away damage your paint, and that's not acceptable.